What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I've tried to make this video at least 3 or 4 times just now. My camera is tripping. It just like stops recording on its own for some reason. I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna try to get through this video as fast as I can before my camera starts tripping and shit. But yeah, this is not gonna be an unboxing because I've had my gun for, I wanna say 3 or 4 months now. I got it back in January, I believe. This was my Christmas present to myself. You know what I'm saying? I had the money and I knew I was going to go buy a firearm. So I had, saved up a lot of fucking money to buy this, and this was, like I said, this was my Christmas present to myself. So I'm not going to hold y'all any further. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. Glock. Obviously had to go with a Glock. Been a fan of Glock for many, many, many years. I've had family members who have been in the military and in law enforcement. They carry Glocks. So I got my knowledge from them. They gave me a little bit of history and everything. Now, obviously, there are guns out there that are, I guess, quote unquote, better than Glocks. But for me personally, choosing the Glock was obviously, really easy, real simple. I've always been a fan of Glock. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. What kind of Glock I got? I went and picked me up Glock 17 Gen 3. I'm going to try to do this without knocking over my camera that's sitting right in front of me. Now, no mag, no round in the chamber. This is exactly how it came in the box. So I set it up exactly how it was when I bought it. Mag loader, two mags, 10-round magazines, because California got to abide by the law. But yeah, it comes with that, lock, key, cleaning tool. Now, it only came with one cleaning tool, so I was like, yeah, got to get, more of those. So I went and got me a whole kit, as you can see in the background. But yeah, you're not going to see anything special in this video. No red dots, no string lights, no, upgraded triggers, nothing of that nature. So yeah, everything is stock on it. I've shot 1,500 to 2,000 rounds in it already, at least as much as I can, because I don't go to the gun range every single day like all the other fucking YouTubers out there. You see, posting videos every single day, shooting hundreds and hundreds of thousands of fucking rounds and shit. That's not me. I'm a broke motherfucker. I ain't got all the money in the world to just go and buy, all the ammunition and shit. I don't got money to go to the gun store and buy a gun every damn month. I can't do that. I got kids, I got family, I got bills, all that shit. So yeah, this is it. My Glock 17 Gen 3. I know a lot of people ask why I get the Glock 17 Gen 3 when there are better Glocks out there, like the quote unquote Glock 19X and all those other ones that you see a lot of the big YouTubers be carrying and shit. I'm not a super fucking wealthy guy to where I can just pick and choose which firearm that I want. When I went to go to the gun store to actually purchase the firearm, I looked through all the guns that they had. This particular gun was actually the cheapest in the store. Now, I'm not saying it is cheap, but being that there were, I want to say, at least 50 other guns in the store, this was cheaper than the other 49 fucking guns. Let's just say that. It was $640, $645. Walking out the door, I paid $701 for it, not including ammunition and ear protection that I had bought and all that good shit. So yeah, this is what I bought. Obviously, I did a little research on the Glock 17, and yeah, I decided to go with this one. Part of it was because of the price and everything. All the other Glocks were over $800 and shit. Like I said, I live in California, but I also live in the Bay Area, and the Bay Area ain't no damn joke. It's expensive out here. I promise you, especially where I live. So, people got to get their money. I'm not going to complain about it. So this is why I went and got the Glock 17. I think the most expensive gun at the store was a Glock, but everything about it was upgraded trigger, different slide, everything was different color. It had the red dot, it had, flashlights and lasers, it had all that shit. And I think it was going for like $2,000. That's a crazy ass price. I don't see how people can spend $2,000 on a fucking handgun. That shit is ridiculous. Now, it really was $2,000. Now, I only say that because it was like, $1,700, but, I feel like with, taxes and, ammunition, you was going to pay, over 2 G's. That's why I say it was over 2 G's. Because if you're not going to go into a gun store and buy a gun without buying ammunition. As you can see, I have my Ammo sitting right over here. Of course, I cleared everything before the video because, you know, the YouTube police will come after me. And I don't want the YouTube police to get upset and get their panties in a bunch that I got a loaded firearm around. So yeah, I went ahead and I cleared everything. Got my concealment holster right here from Warriorland. I carry concealed every single day. Never had a problem with this holster. You know, it comes from Amazon. I know people are gonna give me shit. There are better holsters, but you know, I'm one of those budget YouTubers. I get what I can afford. Obviously, like I said, I got kids, I got family, I got bills, I got all that shit. So my whole purpose is not to spend all of my money on fucking gun equipment and shit. I spend money on my kids and my girl first, and or at least when I do have the money to spend on them, because you know kids are fucking expensive, especially if you like me, you get a lot of fucking kids. And you got a 1-year-old whose appetite is growing more and more with every passing fucking second. But yeah, this is my Glock 17 Gen 3. Nothing super fucking special about it. I know a lot of the YouTube gun warriors are going to come at me and there's better Glocks and, you know, why ain't you going with that one? I know people even talk shit about the ammunition that I carry. I carry these Hornady critical defense bullets, AKA the Hornies. I know that's what a lot of people call them. That's what I got. I got a box of 25 of those. I do. Now, the fact that you see my ammo, I do keep it loaded. I keep it loaded on me at all times, no matter where I am. I would just say this. Obviously, I carry it, you know, outside when I'm with my family and I'm running errands. But when I'm in my house, my Glock is literally less than a foot away from me. It's right here. Well, even when I come out and I'm having breakfast, I got the Glock. When I go to the bathroom, I got the Glock. When I'm cooking my dinner, I got the Glock. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of person. And a lot of people say, oh, you're paranoid this, paranoid that. I'm not fucking paranoid. Reason why I'm not paranoid is because my girl sent me a video earlier today where this family was just chilling up in their living room, doing nothing. You know, I think the wife was in there cooking dinner, and then the husband was playing with the kids and doing some shit. He was sitting on the couch. Next thing you know, some random motherfucker just gonna walk in their front door like he owned the motherfucker. Like, hey, this is my house. What y'all doing here? Bro, the husband was so fucking quick to pull his goddamn firearm from his holster, pointed at the dude. The fucking dude who trespassed was in between the fucking door frame and the door and him, and dude's got his hand up against the fucking door holding him there with his gun pointed right in his fucking face, telling his girl to call the fucking cops and shit. So I'm like, yeah, that's basically proof right there that you're not safe in your own home no matter where you fucking live. If somebody wants to come into your house, they're going to come inside. You can fortify your house, you can put bars all over your windows and all this and all that, but that's the type of paranoia I don't want to be dealing with. I don't want to live, you know, in that kind of fear, having to board up my house and never go anywhere because of the fear that somebody might try to do something to me. Like, I can't live like that. So yeah, and besides, I grew up in the hood and shit, so you know, somebody walk up in this bitch, they just gonna get shot. Like, that's no questions asked. I ain't gonna say shit. I'm not gonna say get the fuck out of my house. I'm gonna just shoot your ass, and then I'll wait till the cops come. Then I'll tell you get the fuck out of my house as your ass is being dragged off, whether you're alive or dead. That's up to you. But yeah, Glock 17 Gen 3, nothing special about it. I did upload a short of me shooting it at the gun range. I also post a little longer clip of me shooting it right now. And that was a little clip of me shooting it. It wasn't that long because, you know, I was trying to record with the fucking camera that I had, and, you know, my camera be tripping and sometimes it'll stop recording just out of the fucking blue. So yeah, that's what you guys see. This is what I got. This is what you know, my very first firearm I got. So I have no complaints whatsoever. As you can see, the cleaning kit is in the background because I did clean it today. Shut up, y'all. It's like damn near, it's past 1:10 in the fucking morning. So yeah, I'm a little tired. Gotta wake up early, take the kids to school and all that shit. But, you know, Mondays is naturally one of my days off. So it's not like I have anything to do during the rest of the fucking day. And even though I am super tired, I am drinking a big ass fucking thing of coffee. Although I've been drinking coffee for so many fucking years, I don't even drink it to try and stay awake. I just drink it when I get migraines because the caffeine makes my headaches go away. But yeah, that's it. Glock 17 Gen 3. Nothing super fucking special. I know all the YouTube gun warriors are gonna come after me talking about why'd you get that one? There are way better guns out there, way better brands. But like I said, I've always been a fan of Glock. Will always be a fan of Glock. I'm a Glock boy, Glock fanboy, whatever the fuck you want to call me. But yeah, that's it. You know, got my concealment holster, got my, you know, extra mag holster, all that good shit. You know, I have eye protection, ear protection, you know, the whole 9 yards. I do want to say this, which I guess it is relatable to the video. If you are in California and you live where I live, make sure you get yourself some insurance, USCCA. Man, I can't tell you that they have really good, really, how do I say it? They got really good deals because, you know, they do, you know, sell gear and stuff like that, hats, sweaters, stuff like that. I do got me a hat, you know, the whole shit. I am a USCCA member. I'm an elite USCCA member. So, yeah, go ahead and get that membership, especially if you're carrying a firearm because, you know, something happens one day to where you actually got to use your firearm in self-defense. You're going to want to have that insurance. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of questions that are going to need to be answered by a lot of people who aren't going to like what you did. You know, some people may like what you did. Some people did it. Depending on where you live, law enforcement, you know, they don't. A lot of cops don't fuck with people who, you know, carry firearms and shit. They feel like they're the only ones who should be able to carry them. You know what I'm saying? Even though I will always be pro-gun. You know, I full-heartedly believe in the Second Amendment and the right to bear arms. You know. And even before I was a USCCA member, you know, even before I got my CCW, I was carrying this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I'm more concerned about protecting myself, my family, and all the other innocent people out there who need to be protected. So sometimes, you know, I'm not saying I break the law, but there are times when, you know, you could bend the rules just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. You don't want to bend the rules a lot, but you want to bend them just a little bit. But yeah, my whole thing is protection, safety, you know, security. I've worked in security for 7 fucking years. So with that being that's one of the jobs that I've held like professionally. The longest fucking job I've ever had is just working in security for 7 years. So I'm all for protecting innocent people. That's what I do. Even though I don't work in security no more, I'm always going to be there to protect people, especially kids. You know, I got a lot of kids. There are a lot of pedos out there, you know what I'm saying, trying to do harm to children and do all that, you know, sex trafficking and, you know, raping people. I don't want to say the actual word because, you know, YouTube. But yeah, that's just going to be it on this video. Like I said, nothing special about this. I don't want to, damn, I know that's loud as fuck and I know my son will hear that. So I'm, you know, trying not to wake him up. But yeah, try to see if I get to stand up. But yeah. Hey, nope. But yeah, gotta have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? I like to have fun. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. You know, I'm super tired. Probably gonna go to bed in a minute. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this, you know, super non-special fucking video. Like I said, you weren't gonna see anything super fucking fancy. You weren't gonna see any John Wick guns, you know, out there. You're not gonna see me at the gun range trying to be John Wick and all that good shit. But yeah. Drop a fucking comment, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, subscribe to the channel. I will definitely try to get a video where I go to the gun range and the whole video will just be me shooting it and all that, so you can see, you know, where I go to shoot. I go to an indoor range because there are not many outdoor ranges where I live. You know, you got to drive a good hour and a half, 2 hours if you want to go to an outdoor range and shoot like all the other YouTubers are out at the outdoor ranges and shit. But, you know, that's just not me yet. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. For those who did tune in, hope you enjoyed this video, and there will definitely be more to come. Obviously, I will upload a lot more shorts showing it off and all that good shit. Because, you know, even though, you know, you got to be serious and, you know, careful when you're carrying handguns, you got to be, you know, especially around kids. You know, you always want to be a little bit more cautious with your handgun and all that shit. So that's what I do. But until next time, y'all, stay safe and don't let anybody walk in your house. If they do, shoot them in the face. Later.